Good afternoon and happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. I had way too much coffee today, and I think I'm still like have like that caffeine energy, but I've like crashed and I'm super tired right now. But like I've crashed as in like I'm just super tired, but like at the same time my brain is still like going, but everything else is trying to tell me to slow down and go to bed because it's 10 o'clock right now. I'm actually gonna try and get to bed a little bit earlier. But guys, I did actually get some good things done for today. I did a load of laundry. I didn't get to any dishes. I also edited, actually, I edited yesterday's vlog, but I didn't edit the day before's vlog, so I edited both those today. And I am going to be babysitting tomorrow, so that's why I need to get to bed, but I didn't babysit today. So I woke up a little bit later, like I think I told you guys too, like my ideal time to wake up would probably be sometime around like 8 or 9 o'clock. Like I think 7 is a little bit too early for me, just because of when I go to bed. Which like tonight I'm gonna try and go to bed early, but normally I wind up like going to bed by like midnight. I really try and get to bed earlier than that, but it's just like that's like the time that just I feel tired. My body, like, you know, just like, okay, it's midnight, like you should be asleep right now. Even if I stay up past that, it's like it's still trying to tell me like to get to bed when I should be getting to bed. So like it's 10 o'clock right now, and like I said, I had way too much coffee today, so I don't think I'm really tired, which is another reason I'm trying to get myself to at least be in bed early, so that if it does take me a little while to fall asleep, it's like not I'm in bed by midnight and can't fall asleep until like 1 or 2 in the morning, since I need to be up at 7 o'clock tomorrow. I woke up late today, like I said, maybe around 9 or 9:30 or something like that, but then I stayed in bed until almost like 10 o'clock. I didn't get out of bed really early, but like I said, like that ideal time would be probably somewhere between like 8 and 9 o'clock. But then I think I told you guys in yesterday's vlog how my mom went to like Dunkin' Donuts yesterday and got that Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and it was the wrong kind, and so she just ended up giving it to me. So I actually had already made myself coffee yesterday, so I ended up having that today. And there must have been like some kind of crazy, like, I don't know if she asked for a double shot in there, like espresso or something. I have no clue. It just, I was like seriously like just crazy like coffee like monster today, and like I said, I think I'm like totally just like finally crashing right now. And the thing was, guys, I was literally, when I make a cup of coffee, I will normally make it in the Keurig, and I do like, sometimes I'll do 20 ounces in total, or like 16 ounces. I think maybe not 20, I'll either do like 18 or 16 ounces. And normally I wind up actually splitting it across 2 days, but I like to have it iced. So I will make it, and then the next day, well, I'll make it, have some of it that day where it's still like, it's iced, but it's still like kind of warm. It's not completely iced. But that's honestly, I think, when it tastes the best. When it's like a day old, it doesn't taste quite as good. But then I'll leave it in the fridge overnight the next day and then have it again. And so it's not like as strong, obviously, because I'm like, normally when I have hot coffee in the winter, I might have like 14 ounces, I think, or something like that. In the summer, I think maybe 12 to 14 ounces. And like I said, I know that because the Keurig tells you how much to dispense, or you can dispense however much you want. And so in my coffee mug, that's what fits. But I use my bigger, like the Yeti tumbler in the summer, because I will have iced coffee. And here's the problem, guys, with how well the Yeti keeps your ice. Like, you guys want like a really good tumbler that keeps ice like freezing cold for forever, definitely get the Yeti tumblers, because here's the problem I ran into. I was gonna split that coffee, right? Because I was like, normally when, and the thing is too, I can have Starbucks coffee, and normally for the most part I will kind of get like a little bit jittery, like kind of like that coffee buzz, but like enough that like I feel like it sustains me through the whole day. With Dunkin' Donuts coffee, for some reason, I peak and then I just drop off. Like, it's like crazy whenever and whatever kind of Dunkin' Donuts coffee I get. At Starbucks, it kind of keeps me at like a nice little, you know, a plateau kind of, and then I come back down gently. But with, like I said, Dunkin' Donuts coffee, I don't know why, it's not good, especially if I have too much, which my mom got a large coffee and she had like some of it, but then when she realized it was the wrong kind, she was like, this doesn't taste right, do you want it? So I ended up getting it, like I said, and had that. Now the thing was, again, it was sitting in the fridge overnight, so it was already cold. So when I added the ice to it, the ice didn't melt right away, which, like I said, normally that's kind of how I like mine. I will add a little bit of ice at the beginning just to get it so that it's cooled down, and then I'll add more ice so that the ice is actually, like I said, in chunks. But I like when my ice actually full on melts. I don't like to have extra ice left in my iced coffee. I like to drink the whole thing. And so, like I said, with the Yeti tumbler, the ice was still in there. So when I thought I had like half of the drink still left, I realized I literally had about that much left in there because the ice was still completely frozen, and I thought that there was still more in like the cup. And two, because the tumbler still felt heavy, and I was like, oh, there's still like plenty of coffee left in here, I'll save this for tomorrow. And before I knew it, I was slurping up the last of the coffee at the bottom of the coffee cup and realized that all of the ice was still frozen in there. And this was, again, hours like later, because normally I kind of like drink my coffee slowly throughout the day, and so like I said, I ended up having that whole thing, and I was like, this is like, I like am crazy when I have Dunkin' Donuts coffee, which is just like seriously bonkers. So like I said, I can have Starbucks coffee with no problem, like at all, but if I have, like I said, like Dunkin' Donuts coffee, it is just way too much for me, especially like a large. If I got a small, I probably would have been fine, but since it was a large, like I said, I kept drinking it, not realizing how much was actually left, and I was gonna save the other half for tomorrow to have. So I was seriously like had the coffee like jitters like all day today. But it was, I guess, kind of good because I got other things done that I needed to. So we ended up going to Valley Produce today because they had their 2-day sale, and I told you guys how this next like 2 weeks or so is kind of going to be a little crazy because Matthew's going back to school next week. Jack has football. My mom's birthday's on Friday. Matthew's also going back to school on Friday, but then he'll be back again, like he's going back during the day, but he'll be back home for Jack's football game, which is on Friday. And then he's got what's it called, but on Friday is my mom's birthday, but we can't go out because of all that stuff that's going on, so we're going out this Friday. And Valley Produce's 2-day sale is today and tomorrow, so I was like, let's try and go today. Matthew was actually going to take me during the day, but he had to actually go somewhere with his girlfriend today, so we ended up going after they got back from football, and Jack came with us. Guys, they had so many great deals, which is why I made my grocery list like 15 minutes before they got home, because again, I'm like, my brain is all over the place right now. I think I told you guys I haven't used my planner at all this week, so I was like, oh, why don't we just go to the grocery store tomorrow during the day when you're home, because you're not going anywhere, right? And he's like, no, I'll be home. And I'm like, wait, I have to babysit. So all of a sudden I texted him when he was at practice with Jack today and was like, yeah, we have to go tonight. So then we ended up going, and like I said, I made my grocery list literally in like probably 15 or 20 minutes. Then we ended up going to the grocery store. But guys, I seriously could not, their 2-day sales are the best thing ever. Like, they have so many crazy good deals. So I'm literally going to show you guys or run over real quick some of the stuff I got. Honestly guys, this is, I think maybe I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys or not. Instead of like doing my blog or like doing my Killing It with Coupons videos right now, just because especially in football season we're really busy, but instead of doing that, what I want to do is share more on my Instagram, and so I'm thinking about doing that, and then maybe post on my YouTube like as is basis kind of thing, instead of like being like, okay, I'm definitely going to do this, but to still kind of like share that stuff, because this is the kind of thing like, I can't believe all the stuff that I got today, and I only spent 60 bucks. Like, I got so much, and it's like, is it one of those things where like, I want to tell you guys like all these deals that are going on, but I don't really have like a media right now where is that going to take me, you know, or like a platform that I could share that with you guys that isn't going to be like, you know, a day or two later, which is why Instagram and like Insta stories I think is really helpful, but I'm not really familiar with using it, so that's why I feel like if I do this, then I kind of have to push myself to do it. So like I said, it's just to show you guys like, this is the kind of stuff, this is why I love Valley Produce so much, and I love and want to share more of their deals, especially too because their 2-day sales don't roll around all the time. It might be like it used to be once a month. Now it seems like it's every few months that they do them. One of the things we ended up getting was this, they had 2 loaves of like, it's not French bread. I don't think it was some kind of bread, but like their fresh bakery bread was 99 cents, guys. These Tribe hummuses were 99 cents each, and they were a limit of 3. I also got, they had chicken breast, guys, for 99 cents a pound. I ended up getting 3 packs. Each pack I think had 3 chicken breasts in it. I needed 9 chicken breasts, so I ended up getting, or I needed 8. I got 9 in total because each pack had 3 chicken breasts, I think, in there. There's other kind of stuff in here too. They had grapes. I got a new pack of green grapes that are back there for 98 cents per pound. Their blueberries, which I have a few already, were $1.79. Also too, guys, we started picking some tomatoes off of our tomato bush yesterday and a different day too, so we have actually some tomatoes there, which I do get this deal kind of often on their bacon, which was $2.99 per like pack, and it was a limited 2, I think. Orange juice was $2.99 for like the full gallon size one, which is normally a really good price. I think that's like $1.50 per carton size, I believe. And then too, my mom, she drinks the Minute Maid 15-calorie lemonade, which she, I think, literally just ran out of 2, and she normally gets it at Walmart, and I think it's like $2.50, but this they had for $1.67, I think, which I would have gotten more, but as you guys can see, the state of our refrigerator, we can't put it anywhere, so I just ended up with one of those. And one of the other really, like, seriously great deals, which is why I really wanted to make sure we got to the store, was their 12-pack of Pop-Tarts, which were kind of brand specific when it comes to Pop-Tarts, although my mom did get some from the dollar store, which she likes, so that's fine, whatever. But Matthew and Jack and my dad are all like, they really don't like the cheapy brand stuff. They only really like the actual Kellogg's brand Pop-Tarts. Their 12 packs were $1.50. Like, seriously, guys, that's super great price. That's actually, I think, one of the cheapest prices I've ever gotten Pop-Tarts at. And that was a limit of 3. So we actually ended up with 3 packs of Pop-Tarts, which again will last us for a really long time. I think they're like $2.50 or $2.75 or something like that at Aldi for their 2 packs, which we still have 1 left over. And then one of the other things I think are shoved back there, the Betty Crocker fruit snacks. So we got the Gushers kind, was what was it, $1, or no, it was 99 cents, and they were a limit of 2. I also ended up getting both the their like store brand jelly and peanut butter were also 99 cents. So they had like a bunch of, it was kind of like back to school sales, like things for like lunches and stuff like that. So obviously jelly, peanut butter, you know, for sandwiches, and then also to like the fruit snacks and stuff like that. So this cabinet, guys, I actually show you guys in another vlog probably this weekend. I'm actually probably going to be reorganizing this whole thing. I'm going to get more canning jars and reorganize it, because it is just, I mean, the whole cabinet is a hot mess. And this is one of the few cabinets that actually like needs the most work, and it's actually not as bad as the other ones were before. Other thing too, I know I showed you guys in just the other vlog, was the tri-colored rotini I was literally out of. They had those for 79 cents. I think it was a limit of 4, but I only got 2, and I still have a little bit of 1 box left over. And I filled up our whole what's it called, the whole jar of pasta. And then, guys, I'm in the laundry room actually, because I didn't get this stuff put away yet. They had the organic garbanzo beans, which were 69 cents, and they were a limit of 4. And I use these all the time in my salad, so I got 4 of these. And that's, I think, the same price as Aldi's regular, or maybe even cheaper than Aldi's, or maybe around the same price as their regular, like, non-organic. So I didn't mind paying like that for the organic kind. And then their store brand mayo, which was $1.69 or $1.67, I think. And I just paid like $2, I think, for mayonnaise the other day. So I ended up getting another one of these. And I thought they had Miracle Whip too, which is what my mom likes. Everybody else likes mayonnaise. My mom likes Miracle Whip. And so they didn't have Miracle Whip though, so I just got 1 thing of mayonnaise. There was a handful of other things that we ended up getting too. I can't figure out, like I said, off the top of my head what they were. We also got like some deli meats too, which was funny because me and Jack ended up doing all of the grocery shopping. Then we ended up coming back and went to the deli, which was where Matthew was waiting since the beginning when he got into the store. And by the time we were actually done with the rest of the shopping, that's when Matthew finally ended up actually getting the meat, because it literally takes about the same amount of time like for us to be shopping and then finish, and then the deli section to be, so it's good to like send one person to go and get that, then do the rest of the shopping like us. My dad will end up going to like the deli, and then we'll, like, me and Jack will go shop, and then my dad is done like at the deli by the time we're done like shopping and getting the other stuff. They also had Powerades too, which weren't even a limit. They were 59 cents, so we ended up getting 1 for everybody and 2 for my mom, because she likes the like the 0-calorie ones. And so we got 1 for like Jack for football tomorrow, since he only has 1 day left. So we got all that stuff, and like I said, I'm sure there's a few other things I probably ended up forgetting, but it was all like essentials or staples and stuff like that, and we stocked up on things. We paid like only 60 bucks for everything, and we got a whole ton of other like produce stuff too that I didn't show you guys, but it wasn't really part of that 2-day sale. Some of the stuff was, but like I said, I love when they have their 2-day sale. There was a lot of other stuff too that we just didn't end up getting because it wasn't things that like we needed or would use, but they had a bunch of like other really cheap deals too. And so yeah, I love their 2-day sales, guys. Like seriously, that's normally when I wind up stocking up like the most. I always try and like save extra money because I know when that's coming up. Like I just wanted to, like, honestly, if I could have, I would have bought like 3 mayonnaise, because that was what the limit was instead. And so but again, we really right now don't have anywhere to store it because I need to go through the other pantry as well. And also too, it can kind of get expensive if you start buying like, you know, like 3 or whatever the limit is at a time, just because again, normally like when I see like mayonnaise go on sale, it'll be like $2, and so like the fact that this was even under that, like, which is what I normally wind up buying it for, is like really good. Like I want to stack up so I don't have to pay that next time we run out. But that does it for today, guys. For today's vlog, like I said, I need to get in the shower in the shower and get to bed, something like that. I don't know. I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.